Every time I roll that intro, it still makes me laugh that somebody did a meme of me and Mikey where I'm Rick and he's Morty kind of thing. There's flashes right there right before everything gets rolling. It's just too funny. Anyway, welcome to the Michael Beverly after party. Of course, we have with us, we've got the guest of honor tonight. Mr. Beverly is with us.
Hello, everybody.
My missing brother from another mother and co-host, Mikey Famine, who will be here momentarily, but he may not stick around very long as he's pretty tired puppy as he spent the day at a zoo in the sun with his kid. So he's probably going to crash out pretty soon. We also have a longtime friend of the show, but has gone MIA for the longest time, Mr. Chris Mallard, who is, by the way, has his show up and running again. And I popped into the chat a few times. So definitely go and check out his channel. I believe it got linked in the chat. I'm not sure, but
I haven't linked it in the chat. I tried not to do that because some people frown on that. I got your show going
I'm
here.
all for it, man.
Okay, awesome. I appreciate it. I can't make it stop. Make it stop. There we go. No, sorry. Tech gremlins always get me. It's us. There we go.
There you go.
All right. So yes, thank you for having me. I'm sorry. Great to hear your story, Michael Beverly. Great to hear that. That was fantastic. Yes, I've been gone for about 4 years. I am back. I'm running the show again. I tell you, man, when I was there at the end, I was very, very burnt out. It got rough. I needed a break. 4 years, a long break. I'm back. I'm having fun doing the thing. What I'm doing now, I've got my Evil God Monster of Abraham series that I'm creating. I'm picking that back up. I'm running a live stream that's just running the first 10 episodes of that. Very cool if you're down to that. And getting the show back up and going. Doing the Daily Atheist Morning Show. For those who don't know, I do the Daily Atheist Morning Show, 9 a.m. Eastern.
You like that damn show.
The damn show. Yes, the damnation.
Oh, damn. You're back. Oh, my God. All right. Hi. Welcome back.
That's me.
That's awesome.
That's me.
That's you.
And that, folks,
I'm so glad.
is our wonderful sailing expert, Stephanie Helms.
Yes.
And, of course, also we have Ollie, my brother from the other coast, who's with us.
Today.
Our local lazy boy candidate, Mr. Michael Earhart, is with us. Well, like furniture. You're like furniture in here now. So,
thank you for having me.
And always reclined.
Look, is JD Vance banned from the channel? I just want to be sure that this is safe.
Since we're talking about ottomans and furniture.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't say couch, so you're safe.
All right.
It's an easy chair. Well, I guess maybe you're not safe.
Love seat has been renamed horny seat.
Yes, it has. A plugged seat.
So, if you don't mind, I kind of missed part of it. I know we're doing the after party, but if you don't mind, how long have you been an atheist, Michael? When did you switch? When did you come back?
2012 summer. So whatever that is, 12 years now.
12 years.
Yeah, a dozen. I made it a dozen years out of the prisoner camp.
Fast.
Who did we lose, Michael?
Michael, his internet probably crapped out. He'll be back.
Yeah.
Somebody. Yeah. So I was. Well, I'm 58. I'm going to be 59 this year. So whatever 59 minus 12 is, what is that? 47. Wow. I was an old guy when I got out.
There's Michael.
Wow, I'm right behind you, Michael. I'm going to be 58 in October. So.
Oh,
wow! I'm the young. I'm 52.
Yeah,
a year after ahead of you.
I'll be 54 in October.
I really hate my position in life right now.
What's that?
It's just, I mean, it's in certain circumstances, it's fun because I can just tell people to get off my lawn. But on the other hand, it's like, I can still do this shit.
Hey, you're still sailing, and you're not pushing carts at Walmart or greeting people.
No, not yet.
See?
Not yet. So that's a plan for the future?
Cherish those days. That's all I'm saying.
Well, what I'm saying is cherish all y'all's days and recognize the days you're in. I think it's really fucking important for people to be aware of the fact that you know, you're gonna the potentiality exists that you are going to outlive yourself. You,
What does that mean?
You know, well, you're gonna outlive what you think you are at any given point in time.
Oh,
what
I
you
get what you're saying.
What you think you're required to be, and you really kind of, you know, I hate to be going down to the Greeks, but Socrates wasn't half wrong when he said, "Know thyself." Maybe it's a good idea to try to just not only know yourself, but acknowledge yourself. And the sooner you do it, the better off you are.
Yeah, I would agree
love
with
it.
that.
Don't lie to yourself. That's my metric. I mean,
Yeah,
you can bullshit other people, but don't bullshit yourself.
I try not to bullshit anyone, and that includes myself.
Yeah.
But it's pretty easy to bullshit yourself.
Yeah.
Let's give it-
Oh yeah,
let's be
Far too
real
easy.
here. Let's don't fuck around.
I know. I keep looking in the mirror every day. And go, don't worry, you're good looking.
Still, yeah, you still got it. That's what I do.
You still got it. You're still good looking. Don't worry about it.
You know, I've
Your
actually,
mom thinks so it's all good.
Great.
I've actually lost 40 pounds in the last year, about the last year.
Wow.
I started working out. I worked out for maybe a month.
2 minutes? 3 minutes?
Yeah. I was like strong like bull. Oh look. Oh no, what's going on now?
Yeah.
It was there.
Hi, Robin.
Hey,
Hey,
Anyway.
Robin's here.
Robin!
Yay.
Oh,
Robin.
hey.
Neil the
Yeah,
604 Adonis.
Adonis, yeah. There's tons of mice for you.
That's right.
And he's only 14. Oh, hi, Maya.
It's been a while. Hi, Maya.
yeah.
Chris,
Yeah.
Daily Atheist. Been a long time. Nice to see you again.
You got to kind of remind everyone who you are. Right?
I
You
know,
take that
right?
big of a
Well, you
break.
know, somebody
You know, like-
posted earlier. They saw the Daily Atheist and like, "Hey, look, Andy," and I was like, "No, not Andy, Chris," because you know. So
I haven't heard from Andy in a long time.
I know he ran his own show there for a while, and then he
Yeah.
stopped. I haven't. I mean,
I was
we
part of
talked briefly just before I started this show and tried to get our calendars together. He might pop in. Be nice to have him.
That'd be very cool. Oh, I seen some big puff of smoke going on there, Robin. What's happening?
Yeah, it's my vape. It's just a regular vape.
Oh,
I got a cart over there though.
Is everybody
today.
here a freaking pothead, or is it just me? Sorry.
No, I'm not usually actually I'm a truck driver, so I don't usually ever smoke it. But I bought me one
I
to
have
take to
vape.
the Kentucky Free Thought. I'm going to Kentucky Free Thought convention next week, so I bought one. To take with
oh
me.
yeah, that's right.
I have vanilla THC.
Oh, hey, there you go.
I
Vanilla
think it's
THC?
been like
My
like
dog
2
loves this
months.
stuff too. Every time I smoke it, he's right in my face.
Mine's a
I
think
Alaskan
it's-
Thunderfuck.
I think it's been like 2 months since I've indulged in a ingestion of
Marijuana. Cannabis
marijuana
products.
Yeah. I just, you know,
It's been a few hours for me.
it just don't, you know, it's, I don't know.
I don't understand.
I
the
enjoy
question,
it. I mean, it's not something that I object to, and kind of I do enjoy it when I indulge in it, but it's not. It's kind of an occasional enjoyment. I'm addicted to nicotine, and you know that sucks too.
I was
This is
addicted to
gonna kill
nicotine for 38 years. I was addicted to nicotine between
Me too.
dipping snuff and smoking cigarettes.
I'm 71, and
Chantix.
I'm about to spark one up there. So
Wow.
Jesus Christ, you're gonna kill me. Understood.
Yeah, quitting
Neil said
cigarettes
it was
after
okay to
almost
show
40
my
years was hard.
Yeah.
I did. I can't confirm.
You
I
quit?
never smoked till I got to Mexico, and it's like $3 a pack, and everybody smokes when you're going out clubbing and partying. So I started smoking, and I was working on some novels, and I was,
Jesus, dude.
I got up to
Don't.
a pack a day, and I said to myself, this is gonna be a
So-
real bad habit if I don't stop. So I just said,
Mm,
that's
yeah.
it, I'm done. No,
Fellow
and
New
I-
Mexican,
what's that?
are you in New Mexico?
Yeah, I'm in Guadalajara.
Awesome. I'm in Albuquerque, from Texas, but I'm in Albuquerque.
Oh, nice.
No, he's in actual Mexico, not New Mexico.
Oh, I'm.
Not New Mexico. He's
Mexico,
in
Mexico.
Mexico.
He even said Guadalajara.
Mexico.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
well,
I'll
He's
be
in
okay.
it.
I'll be
He's
okay.
in the Mexico that used to own the Mexico
Yeah.
that you're in.
It all happened so fast, and actually, New Mexico was technically there before Mexico was. Just a history fact. It's interesting.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Guadalajara
Yeah,
just
you know.
celebrated its 400th year anniversary.
Me
Guadalajara was
bonito.
invaded by Napoleon III or
That's
II.
true.
Yeah.
So
I
I
mean,
mean,
the
the
land
history
was
here
the
goes.
same age.
No.
Like
Goes
same
way
age
back.
the land is.
Ollie, throw the ball
I
past
enjoyed
me.
your story, Michael.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd heard part of it, but I hadn't
New
heard all
Mexico
of it, I don't
received
think.
its name in the 1500s, long before present-day Mexico won independence from Spain and adopted that name in 1821. I'm just saying, though, but
Wow.
that pesky internet.
Why'd they call it New Mexico?
But
then? What-
yeah,
where's the
right.
origin?
But
So
but-
New
but-
Mexico
but-
is like
but
New
in
York or
terms
New
of-
Jersey.
In terms of polity,
Is there a place called Mexico?
in control, it doesn't names matter a great deal less than actual control does. Would you agree or not?
Whatever you said.
Yeah,
What'd you
sure.
say? Don't look at me like that.
I was just going off the fact that you said it was the first.
I mean,
time
it's like
history.
it doesn't matter when the term. Well, the original name of what we call today Mexico City is Tenochtitlan, right? But the control of the territory was Spanish, and the territorial control of the Spanish Empire of Mexico was up into the what is currently the southwestern United States, California,
Yeah,
Nevada,
California and
Arizona,
everything too, right?
New Mexico,
Yeah.
Colorado, etc. And we fucking fought a war about it. So it's like New Mexico. I think you need to look at the settlement time.
Are you talking to me?
Well, whoever
Everybody.
said that.
New Mexico is
whoever-
technically literally older than Mexico. It's named after Nuevo Mexico by the people, the new
Well,
settlers
not-
who came into the Aztecs. 1821 was whenever Mexico was named by the Spain. That's all I'm saying.
No, dude.
Who owned
no,
it?
no.
Who had
dude,
power
dude.
first? I mean, okay, never mind. Carry on. That's
Yeah,
all
I'm
I was
talking
saying.
about the culture.
Yes,
Well,
Yes,
yeah, I'm
you
talking
are.
about the culture.
and that's not
but
what we were talking about.
Well, both the chunks of land have been
Well-
around about the same time.
Whatever.
So
Yes,
Reasonably.
Moving on.
But
It's more
again,
north
it's
is older.
nomenclature. I don't give a shit when the nomenclature came through, but
Right.
I'm more concerned. More concerned with
well, what do you think
where
of
the
this new
culture
map?
was.
Ooh.
There you
I think
go.
it sucks.
Yeah,
There we
There
go.
you go.
I love it.
Just
Get rid of the U.S. of A.
Yeah.
Holes.
No, keep the Americans out.
Well, when I first saw the map and I saw it up there on the thing,
Build a
and I
wall.
didn't register that the southern part was Mexico. It
Mexico,
looked like
yeah.
just Canada. And I went, Neil, so it looked to me like you were taking half of America and leaving the other half as America. Like, why would you want to do that? Why wouldn't Canada want to soil itself with America? Yeah, let's go. I get it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, build a wall.
Yeah.
Build a wall.
we're,
Neil.
we
Tell them to
there's
build a
no
wall.
way.
Build a wall.
There's no way to unsuck the. There's no way to unsuck European colonialism. There just isn't.
Well, it's in the past, right? So let's fucking leave it there, even though
We
Now
can
we just
leave
get
it
our
there,
clone.
but
Our
there's no way to utterly
doesn't.
unsuck it. It does
No.
suck, and
no.
and
The
dark part of
but it is. Personally, I think it's incumbent upon everybody involved in the project, both those who got fucked over, and those who perpetrated that, to think about it. Best they
All right,
can.
I'll shut my mouth.
Anyway,
Somebody tell me
this
to shut
is
my mouth
like
in the chat.
let's get funny.
There's Wes. Yeah. There's-
Love to have- okay.
Wes Studevan.
Every-
I never say that right, Wes. I'm sorry.
Everybody wants
Nice
our
to see-
health care. That's what they want.
Yes, your health care.
That's what it
Absolutely.
says. Shut your mouth. I want the hair health care.
No. I just want your men.
We come for your mooses.
Your mooses.
Your meats. We come for your meats.
Lots of decent. You just want the weed. All these. I just want
Ollie's got the weed. You know,
There we go. Or Ollie,
Should get
bring
through
the
a couple days.
weed.
Bring the weed. Yeah. When I used to host the Daily
Yeah.
Atheist Morning Show a few years ago, we would have occasionally the Weed Wednesday, and we would talk about weed on the show.
And then there's
Where were
times,
you,
"We want
Ollie?"
Your syrup.
I don't know, but where were you
Sure.
at Baja Con? Because I brought the weed. Did I not,
Yeah.
Neil? I brought the weed.
He brought the weed.
Oh, hell yeah, he
I
brought the
smoked
weed.
everybody up that wanted to get stoned at the convention, basically.
Everybody
Lots
at
of
BajaCon
syrup.
got a contact high because Ollie was there.
Really, really.
I saw
As he
y'all's
walked by.
pictures.
I am not surprised at all.
It was a good weekend.
It was fun. It was a lot
I
of
saw
fun.
like you, Stacy. I think I saw Stacy's pictures that she,
Yep.
she had like
Yep.
you and Aaron and her
Yep.
were together and everything because me and her are friends on Facebook. So I saw her pictures. They were good.
And
Yeah.
all the pictures
You
that
know-
were taken all weekend long, I was only in one of them, I think.
Yeah, mine.
in the days before marijuana and its derivatives were available generally, I would go to various sailing regattas with cookies.
Oh,
And people
special
would-
cookies or just like your average chocolate chip cookie?
Hillbilly.
Average chocolate chip cookies with a special herb,
Oh,
herbal
Good
ingredient.
ones.
Like
the
brownies.
good ones, Neil.
Like brownies, but
and,
cookies.
and
I like those
Yeah.
cookies.
and well,
Who am I kidding? I like cookies anything.
rather good. I became rather popular at some of these events over the course of time. But all I'm saying,
Wes.
How about the syrup?
sometimes the people that overindulged wound up, kind of like that.
Fading into the background. And Russ, welcome.
Howdy.
They got like a whole professional shit going on there now.
I know,
Oh.
right? I got this nice, lovely mic, and I've got that actually sounds good. I've got actual. Well, I've always had headphones, but these are Coca-Cola headphones. Ooh. Yeah.
Wait a minute. They're inferior to the Pepsi headphones. In case you didn't.
Oh, here we go.
Well, look, everything down here in Texas is Coke, so it's all Coke.
I'm a Dr. Pepper kind of.
Me too.
Hey,
Headphones
as a
kinda.
Texan, that Dr. Pepper is my jam.
Yeah,
Right,
I was
Dr.
born and
Pepper's
raised
good.
Texas. Yeah.
West
Oh,
Texas.
Odessa,
really?
Midland.
W root beer.
Wait, you were born in Midland?
No, I was born in Fort Worth, but I was raised in Odessa, Midland.
Oh, okay.
All
I was born in
I'm just
Galveston.
wondering. I'm wondering about Michael's intel on the Mexican plan to invade Texas right now.
Oh, there are no
Oh,
plans.
I can't. I would be tortured if I mentioned I even knew about it. So I'm just going to say I know nothing about the
Fair
plan.
enough. Fair
I know
enough.
nothing about the cartel's plan.
Neither confirm nor deny.
I can neither confirm nor deny those rumors.
All I want to say is the one time I'm finally able to come and join y'all, Mikey is nowhere to be freaking found.
He'll be back. He's just having a quick shower because he was
Yeah.
really tired, so he's taking a cold shower, try and wake up a bit.
Like what I'm hearing is
Oh.
excuses. That's all I'm hearing.
Well, no, that's the reason he's not here.
It sounds like an excuse.
The other thing I want to ask Michael is if through the Mormon Church registry he has traced his descent from Santa Ana.
Wait, what?
I don't know why you would bring Mormons into this.
Well, because I think that there's a certain amount of stuff, but if you know, the Mormons are great because they've got everybody's fucking genealogy all traced out. And
They don't have mine.
They just might.
give it a shot.
You never know.
Yeah, they just might.
Well, if
They
they've
wanna
got mine, they're going to be
baptize them.
very disappointed. Very disappointed.
If they
You-
look
you
at
might have
mine, they're
baptized
gonna.
you already.
If they steal my genealogy, they're just cleaning it out. You know. I mean, so
If the Mexicans look at my genealogy, they're gonna be like, "Oh, he's super white."
super
Super white.
Rocky.
Anyhow,
That's
He's
highly
so
prized
white,
down.
translucent.
down here.
dog. I see a dog. I saw a dog.
Really? Being white is prized down there?
Yeah, of course.
yes,
Wow.
it is.
It's just the way the
Texas?
world works.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, Mexico. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
if your kid's more light skinned than the other guy's kid, your kid's better. That's the sad
Really?
reality. Oh yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Fuck's sake.
That's not a good place to live.
It
No,
is the
no,
sad
Nah,
reality.
I mean, no. It's. I think that in Mexico, there's more classism than racism. So, compared to the states, that's my opinion. Like in my experience, that it's not. There's nobody here is really on the outside based on race. They're on the outside based on class, which has to do with money. So you can be very dark skinned or, you know, whatever kind of race, but if you're throwing money around, everybody loves you. And the opposite's true. If you don't have no money and you can't buy a beer, it doesn't matter. You can be, you know, I mean, unless you're, you know, if you're 21 years old and down to fuck, then and you're good looking, then you can be as poor as you fucking want, and everyone will love you. So it's kind of what you have to offer, right?
It's called OnlyFans.
Yeah. It's
You're
like,
saying, so you're saying I've got a chance. Is that what-
yeah. No, actually, you have plenty of chances.
Would be
Every
gills.
fourth Tuesday, Neil. Every fourth Tuesday.
Why every fourth Tuesday?
Why not?
I thought you had some reason why you said that, but
No, fuck no.
That's right, you're
reason
high.
for half the shit I say. Come on now. I'm
The
stoned.
reason is the reason.
fair enough. All right.
It works for the Christians.
badger
The
you
reason is
anymore.
the reason.
So today I was on one of my little walks around what we call the little seawalk area behind the whole complex here. It goes all the way around the tip of where I live. And I was just about attacked by some fucking otters.
Wow.
Yeah,
sweet.
standing
Otters.
along there, minding my own damn business. And we live by a river, and the river splits right where I
Did
am.
you throw your syrup at them?
Yeah,
to
no.
Get away.
No, I pulled my pocket cobra chicken out and threw that.
No,
He-
you see what
He popped out one of their eyes and ran.
you see what really happened was all Neil had to do was go, hey, and they're like, oh, sorry, we didn't realize you were Canadian. Eh?
Well, they had young ones with them, and they tend to be a little bit more territorial when they got young ones with them. So they were
Yeah,
teaching the
they
young
do.
ones little tricks in the water. And so I kind of walked up and was watching them, and they noticed me, and they started coming up towards me with their little high-pitched growls that they do. And I was like, okay, I better get the hell out of here. So, oh well.
Neil,
that's
the
right.
604
Attacked by
otter day.
otters.
Meh.
Bravely run away.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Tom.
That's
Chased
right,
off by
bravely
otters.
Run away, run away.
Yes, bravely.
We're lucky Neil's here
running
today
away
to do
and
the show.
chickening out.
Well, you know, we say they get awful territorial whenever you get near their children or around them and their children.
Yep.
I feel that. I understand. I love me some science and nature. but if you've been a parent and had young children, you're not territorial. You're just pissed and grumpy. You haven't slept. You know, they won't leave you alone everywhere you go, right? And that's what you're feeling from those. I feel that's what those otters are saying. They're like, listen, dude, just kill me and get these kids away from me.
Holy fuck, why are you stopping near where I'm trying to sleep? I finally got to sleep and you came by. What the fuck?
Yep. They could be territorial. I think kids are just driving them nuts.
So speaking of the little Monty Python quotes that we were just spitting out there, I just thought I'd share this with you.
I saw that. Yeah. So we now know.
Yeah, but is it an African or European swallow? That's what I want to.
It's not a matter of whether he grips it with the husk. It's a matter of wind speed ratio. Airspeed.
An unladen swallow. There you go.
It's
so
a
they
laden
can't
one,
carry
though.
coconut.
Yeah, that's a laden. That is a laden.
That is a
swallow.
laden swallow, in fact.
Okay. Well,
If it
regardless,
dropped-
they can carry coconuts.
If it
Well,
dropped the coconut, then it would be an unladen. Am I right?
Correct.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. I
does
just got here.
Does the swallow know if there is lime in the coconut?
Now you're reaching out to holy. It's just I don't even know what to say to that one.
Well,
I think it was photoshopped, my personally.
Maybe. Yeah, it could be right.
It
Yeah.
could be, yeah.
That's my guess.
Fucking
Kinda
people,
fun. Doesn't
who-
really
bubble-
look like a
people that
coconut
want to
anyway.
trick us with miracles and coconut flying birds.
Are you familiar, Michael, with the Monty Python reference there?
No, when I saw that earlier on Twitter when I was going to get the link from you, and I saw that, and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" I don't want to sound stupid, so I'm not going to ask. I have no idea. The only Monty Python stuff I get is it's just a flesh wound. Keep fighting.
Yeah, it's the same movie.
Oh, I missed that one.
I haven't bathed in 10
It's a
years.
fucking great movie.
Yeah, no, I did watch it, but I missed the swallow coconut thing.
I hope
That's
You probably
the
gotta
whole
watch
opening
Harry
scene.
Nilsson.
Yeah,
I
that's
hope
how
you
the
got
movie.
Harry
that's how the
Nilsson
movie
Where'd you get the
finds the
coconuts?
coconut,
I found the
but-
coconuts.
I haven't seen that movie since like before puberty, right?
Yeah.
No,
That's about when I
seriously.
first
So I don't.
saw it.
I still kind
I've
of
seen
remember
it a
the
lot.
first time I saw that movie. I was like 8 or maybe 9 years old,
See?
watching TV. I was up and out of bed in the middle of the night watching TV at my grandmother's place. I was supposed to be sleeping, my grandparents' place, and it was on TV. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Turned it on. It was the first time I ever saw that movie.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've
funny.
clearly seen more of quotes of that movie, especially like Michael was saying the "'tis but a scratch," you know, the night
Flesh wound.
Yeah.
the
To
flesh
both
wound,
of y'all,
Mm-hmm.
to both of y'all,
It's a flesh wound.
y'all made me sad.
Oops, that's not the one I was going for. That's the one I was going for.
Yes.
Embassy of complaint on your behalf. The 604 Beavers, yes.
There you go.
Got a lot of nice
Yeah.
beavers here in BC.
Oh, we're bringing back the
Jesus.
beavers.
Now we have to go with the goddamn beavers. All right.
We have a big ass fucking beaver around the corner who's got a little nest here.
Fun
that
fact.
he built there.
Fun fact: one of the biggest gas station chains here in Texas is, of course, Buc-ee's,
Buc-ee's.
who is their mascot is a beaver.
Yeah.
He's on the
You have
side.
beavers in Texas?
I saw a news report.
Absolutely
where
not.
Okay.
They called it
Stephanie.
Boosies. Buc-ee's. They called it Boosies.
Boosies.
Fucking
Boosies.
people.
Yeah.
You gotta go with the beaver.
one in Mexico?
It's like if I'm
Like,
you only.
No, actually, Tunzo was. It says,
Hey, this was
Beaver.
proof to me when I was a
They built one
creationist. This
in-
was proof.
What was proof to you?
The fucking
Beavers?
beaver dam. There's no fucking way evolution can make a beaver dam. How does the beaver know? How does
That
the
is
beaver
correct.
Because evolution
Unless-
didn't. Beaver made the dam.
Unless
How's the
there's a
fucking
beaver
beaver?
god.
How's a
There's a
beaver know how to
beaver
shoot down
god.
a tree? And if even if it chewed a tree and it fell down, how would it know? It's irreducible complexity on an engineering scale you just can't imagine. So come on, a beaver is proof of Jesus.
Wait, this
Hey,
is a
look,
Christian
that's a
server,
deeply
right?
Muslim argument.
Hey, Stephanie, are you going to put a picture of a beaver up? All I see is a lodge.
There
No,
is a
there's a-
picture. The beaver's right there.
The beaver's right there.
Beavers
That was
is
her-
sitting in the.
That
I
was her-
hope.
That was her joke from 2 weeks ago that everybody was looking at the beaver and nobody was looking at the lodge.
Oh,
I was trying to reconnect that joke.
There's Mikey.
He's back.
He's back. We
He's
How's
back.
Mikey
Talking
feel
about
now?
He's back. He's back. Shh, shh.
Feel a little bit more refreshed.
Yeah, dude. I feel like 2 pounds of that was sweat.
Hi.
It was hot today.
Yeah, it's pretty warm. What the hell? Oh, Bob Ross. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Have you got a hairdo?
Russ,
Hi, Mikey.
what's up?
Not much, buddy. What are you up to?
I haven't seen you in a frog's age.
Yeah. I love the horrible
What
country
a
saying
beaver's
there.
age? What is a beaver's age?
I'm gonna sit with my 2 buddies and get stoned.
There you go.
All right, there you
Sounds
go.
reasonable.
I've actually seen Chong here in Vancouver a couple of times.
Tommy, John.
Really?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, he has a summer home here. Like he lives here
Yep.
sort of 6 months of the year. So usually in the summer he'll be up here. So this is probably gone 10 years ago, and there's a little place called Sophie's Cosmic Cafe, and that was his favorite place to go and hang out. And we used to go there quite often. So a couple of times I saw him in there. Didn't go talk to him or anything like that. It's just more of a, hey man. And he's kind of did the same thing, and he's just reading his paper, so I didn't want to bother him, right? So, but yeah,
So he actually
yeah,
talks like his characters all talk.
well, his voice is that low, but he doesn't actually talk that way.
So he's not like,
He talks
"What's
just like you
going
and me.
on, man?"
It's like, hey man, no, he doesn't actually talk that way.
Oh.
He talks just as normal as you and I.
I never saw the video, but I heard that the biggest change in somebody's online persona or their in like their on camera persona versus their real voice, the biggest change was Gilbert Gottfried.
Hmm.
There's
Oh,
a
yeah, he
video-
sounds
That
very
was
normal.
surprised me. Pee Wee Herman's a hell of a change too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bobcat Goldthwait too, right?
Yeah.
Good example.
But yeah, I wish I would have saw or heard his voice in the video because like everyone always sees him and he's always, like, what's the deal with all the, and then all of a sudden, like there's a video out there that's where he's just like, hey, yeah, what's going on, guys? And
Well,
it's like,
he's
Sam
gone now.
Kinison.
You know,
Yeah.
Sam Kinison too. He had that screaming.
Neil's
he
voice.
screams.
I sound
Neil's,
like oh hey,
Yeah.
no matter what day it is.
Neil's voice in person is very high.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
right. That's
I
right.
can attest to
Way
that
up
too.
there.
It's the
Completely.
heels.
Yeah.
The
The girdle. Put that
And the
girdle on.
If
Stop wearing those 3-inch spikes, Neil.
We don't judge. We don't judge.
Neil, don't
Besides,
tell me
have you
all these
seen what
other-
they have you seen what they do to his legs?
Oh, you
It's
should see it.
amazing.
All he's upset because I kept stepping on his toes with him. That's why.
his calves are like little summer sausages. They're so beautiful.
oh my word! Yeah.
I'm so sad my baby's like walking and stuff. So like all of her little dumpling
my
fat
goodness.
is like melting away. I'm like, you look like a little bow with hair before.
oh, you're having kids with your neighbor now?
See,
What?
this is the
Mikey,
thing.
Mikey, wait
They've
till
been saying that my
wait till
wife
she
is my
challenges you
neighbor.
to a duel. Wait till she challenges you to a duel.
Oh, when she's ready for the sweep kick uppercut. Oh,
That's what I'm
never
talking
true.
about, man.
like
Like
Mortal
what the fuck?
Sweet chin music, I do believe.
Like the
it's
thing
called.
is
Sweet
around
chin music.
here, around here, oh, we don't let the kids win. We like you
Oh,
gonna
no.
come fight, you gonna catch these hands.
Yeah, you're gonna learn today.
Yeah.
You're
That
gonna
was the
learn
first ass
today.
whooping I got was when I stepped up to my dad. Pop, just one.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you're a fighter? Let me show you how you're wrong.
Yes, exactly.
You're a nerd. Let me remind you that you're a
That
nerd.
was how it all went.
It's like you
Right.
better start putting up them hands, and you're like, what, Dad? And he's like, I said, put up your freaking hands.
Bear claws already inbound. You just
You
try to
mean no
block it.
spanking?
Yeah.
Wait.
Pull up my pants.
When the spanking stopped and the swinging started, it just kind of switched.
I think my dad shit his pants when I actually stood up to him over time. Like I was 18 or 19, I think, at the time when I did that. I lifted him up with one hand off the ground and held him up against the wall. And I said, "Why don't you just stay the fuck out of my business?" And the look of fear, I'll never forget it.
He knew that eyeball.
That's right. I'm like,
that
I'm
eyeball
right.
was
That's
here.
right. I'm bigger than you now, buddy.
See, that's the danger of like doing the might makes right to a child. You have no guarantee that child is not going to hit like 37 growth spurts in succession, be a titan, and crush you. There is no guarantee that will not. Your minute bold child will just punish you for being an asshole to them.
I just want to say that it looks a whole lot different. From the
No, my
distaff
dad
side.
doesn't share my McRib love. At least I don't think he does.
It's a Steph McRib.
There's a reason I got 2 lawyers as kids, because our fighting was always verbal, and we would argue about everything.
So they were
Anything
well practiced.
was fair game to argue about. The last argument I had with my son, he was on speakerphone, and he told me a few days later when he talked, he goes, "Yeah, my boss thought something was really wrong," because he said if me and my dad had that conversation, we wouldn't speak to each other for a year. But me and my son, we can scream and yell at each other. My daughter too. The 3 of us, we sometimes give people anxiety attacks because we start playing a board game and there's a rule violation or a question. Oh my God, we'll be fucking screaming at each other, and other people will be like, "What the hell's wrong with you people?"
This is the kind of family I came from. There were 7 of us, and we would yell at each other, and then get out in the world, and you start going, "Rah, rah, rah, rah," and people don't know how to react.
Yeah, they don't like. Yeah, no, that's my third kid. My third one became a scientist and hates confrontation. And if you even act like you're going to yell at her, she starts either crying or just shuts down and doesn't want nothing to do with it.
I'm going to preface this by saying that I absolutely love my dad to death. But the last time that we lived together and we were around each other for a long period of time, I sat there and it got to the point where I told my dad, I was like, "Look, Dad," I was like, "I know how I am. I know how you are. And you know how I am, and you know how you are. If something's got to change, because pretty soon it's going to come to throwing hands, and I know your weak spots, old man, and I will take you down." And he told me, he's like, "And I'm too fucking old to be fighting you, so I'm just going to grab that ear and rip it the fuck off."
Got to fight dirty when it's family. Got to go for the eyeball.
Yep.
Chooks. Fucking touch it, like punching in the little white part of your nail, the little middle, all the dirty tricks.
Oh, hold on. Goodbye, Robin.
Bye, Robin. See you later.
That's why I rely on the beaver. I'm going with the
Robin,
beaver
thanks for joining us.
because
But yes, it's always fun whenever you can just be candid with your dad and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take you down if I have to, old man."
Go.
My nephew.
Sorry, just real quick. I agree that I had much better relations with my dad later on in life after the incident, right? And I guess he kind of realized I wasn't going to put up with the shit anymore, so our relationship got a lot better after that. So.
Yeah, one of my oldest nephew, he got a little bit taller one time, and he sat there and once told me, he's like, "I'm older now. I can get you." I'm like, "All right." I'm like, whenever you feel froggy, go ahead and take that leap.
I have
as a young person. Oh yeah.
You may not believe this. I sometimes don't believe it, but I have a twin brother.
What?
Yeah.
How do we know you're you?
I have the same question. I do. Well, actually, we do look.
Wait a minute.
We look just alike. His face looks exactly like my ass. And one of the things about me and my twin brother, we're fraternal.
What?
By the way. Yes, I know. And we can't be around each other very long at all without
like
fighting.
Your ass.
Yes, that's why we're identical. Yeah,
That was the
that's
joke.
not his favorite joke.
Is
joke.
That's a little disturbing. What?
I don't know. Maybe I've got a good looking ass. You don't know.
Or maybe he's got a good looking face. I don't know.
Hi, Alma.
Alma.
That just happened.
Alma.
Hi, Alma.
Can somebody shoot
Alma.
Alma a
All
link?
right.
There you go, Michael. Alma's in Mexico, actually.
I was about to
I
say.
think
we
you're in
get
Mexico,
some
aren't you, Alma?
Tons of
With
my
the
friends
new
actually a
president.
bathroom behind me.
New lady president.
Oh,
Yeah, they-
that's right.
Elected a Jewish woman
Yeah.
as president.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a Jewish Mexican lady. I was like, okay,
Wait a
onion,
second.
knock it off.
Is that
Onion.
allowed?
There you
Is
go.
that Cancun, New Mexico?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that by Albuquerque?
Easy, Chris. Easy.
I love it.
I'll be okay. It's funny.
Actually, it's Cancun, New Old Mexico.
There you go. That's right.
Last Mexico, first Mexico.
The first Mexico.
Well, I think
New Mexico.
Cancun's pretty close to or on the peninsula, the Yucatan Peninsula, where the dinosaurs
It is.
met their demise.
I have.
That explains the smell.
Yeah.
Is that
What?
where Cancun and
Ted
what's it
Cruz
called
there.
are? Or is that the west side of Mexico?
Which one?
Is the Yucatan the western peninsula or the eastern peninsula?
No,
Eastern.
no, no, no.
Eastern.
Eastern.
It's
Yeah, on the
Eastern.
Gulf.
North.
It's on the. It's literally the dividing piece of land between the Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, act like you've been somewhere, Mikey.
I literally was there. I just didn't know what it was
I
called.
literally sailed between Cuba and the tip of the Yucatan, and
The what?
it's not a very
the
broad
tip.
stretch of water. It's actually, I think it's only 180 nautical miles between the
This is gold.
tip of the Yucatan and
It's Ted Cruz.
Cabo San Antonio.
Not to throw trash.
His
here.
name is not Ted Cruz. His name is Rafael Cruz until he confesses his sins of trying
And he's a
to
he's a
insurrect-
Canadian.
and for trying to
he's born here,
insurrect
It was yeah.
insurrect the American government.
Look, he is actually
He's
the
Canadian.
Zodiac killer.
No, he's
Ted Cruz is a Zodiac killer. I don't think
Oh,
he's
hell
just
yeah.
like-
yeah. Well, that was
And
his
Marjorie
big
Trader
thing.
Green
No,
is
he's
the
not.
January 6th bomber. By the way. I don't know if y'all seen that or not.
Oh no, they're not. I mean, it's just
there
quit
we
it.
go.
That's hilarious.
Quit it.
Come on, Chris.
Quit it. Stop it.
starting this rumor.
Donald Trump shot his own ear.
Somewhere someone's going to go, holy shit.
Yeah,
I
Post
knew
that
it.
shit everywhere.
that's right.
I'm just gonna blame Ted Cruz for everything. Ted Cruz was on the grassy knoll. You know, everything. Everything's Ted Cruz's fault.
Well, that
Was
was
he fucking
actually
born
that
when
was
that
actually that was actually a conspiracy theory spread by Trump
Spread like a couch.
Spread like a
bag.
couch.
when Cruz was
on.
running in 2016 that
Oh, my
his
lights off.
family
That's what
was
was-
involved in the Kennedy plot. And it's like, what are you?
Oh
talking
my
about?
God, is that really true? I just sat there and thought that because the grassy knoll just popped in my head. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna blame
No.
Ted Cruz for that.
No, it was
Wow.
a conspiracy theory that Ted Cruz's family
That makes it
was
funnier.
involved.
Oh yeah, that was on the cover of that
These
magazine.
people were absolutely fucking bonkers, crazy jackasses. What the fuck?
Look,
Stephanie, did you get
But
permission
Stephanie-
from the Stephanie? Did you get permission from the Queen of Canada to say any of that?
The Queen of
Did you?
Canada.
Huh?
Did you?
Yes, as a matter of fact, Queen Elizabeth II.
I'm pretty
Queen
sure they
Elizabeth-
locked
I
up
have
with
a
that.
letter. I have a certified letter from Her Majesty the Queen of
Who's also
Great
certifiable.
Britain.
Right.
Hey,
Well,
I
so
have,
am
What's
I.
her
And
name-
in
what's her
fact,
name,
I have
Ollie?
the certification.
and you know what? I have a certified letter from the Prince of Africa saying
You're
that
welcome.
he just needs some money from me.
I-
And he
And
gives
then
me
he's going to give
his
you a whole
riches.
bunch, right?
Yeah.
All he
turned
needs
20
is like $500, and that'll allow him the money to ship you all the gold bars. You just got to
Right.
send
All
him
you need to
$500.
do is
first.
send him $5. It's awesome.
A couple shiny nickels.
Yeah, I mean that's all I gotta do, and he's gonna give me all of his gold.
I don't. He doesn't need it. He said. I said. They
Hey,
said.
did any of you guys ever see that Broadway off Broadway Nigerian scam?
I'm with
This
I have
doesn't
not
ring a
seen
bell.
that. There's
No.
actually something like that?
Yeah, so a guy spent like a year scamming. He got the Nigerian scammer to send him money. It was just a small
Yes.
amount, but
Nice.
he worked on this
that's-
for many months, and he recorded it all, and then he made a like a off Broadway
Super
play
video.
about it. Super
Nice.
fucking
That's
funny.
so funny.
Was that the guy who ended up like working at like some nonprofit or whatever that he helped him set up with all the fucking bullshit fake money he was asking for? He's like started investing it in like co-ops and shit. And he's like, yeah, man. So you're in charge of this.
Yeah, here's the checkbook. You're in charge of $10 million. Go nuts.
Yeah, you got it.
They would never see my ass again. $10
Well,
million gone. I'd be somewhere
you
very
could,
fancy.
you know, this is
not true.
who was the
But
cat
$11
who
million.
was like the
George Santos.
Oh,
well,
definitely
yeah,
should be some
okay,
bloody
George
voice
Santos, perfect
George,
guy,
George, yeah.
perfect example. I mean,
you want to talk about a guy
like,
with a raw
he had
deal.
the
He just wanted to
perfect
lie.
scam going on, and he just
Yeah,
blew it.
he
Yeah.
really did, didn't he?
I don't know why no one believed him right off the rip. Like he thought he could just like it was so crazy lies. And then you stole your like contributors, like he stole their identities and like went on
Yeah.
OnlyFans and like,
Yeah.
just scumbaggery.
I'm like, look, put out the most outrageous bullshit you can possibly do.
And he's like, I can't believe they're lying on
And
me. And then
convince the
immediately
most
got a plea deal.
gullible people to elect you to Congress,
Yeah, wow.
and then just go, oh yeah, well, you know, oops.
How dare you guys say that? How dare you guys make fun of Long Island like it's not a storied place full of
Dude,
legendary
I'm familiar with the
historic
people of
politicians.
Long Island. I'm sorry, but they do not quite get
Yeah,
it.
they're not the
I had a
best.
Long Island iced tea once. Does that count?
Yes.
Well, yeah, but
You're
that's
overqualified.
different.
I tell
That
you
was
guys,
my
had
drink when I was
OnlyFans.
underage. Back in the 80s when I
Oh,
was
yeah.
underage, that was my drink because it made me seem like I was old enough not to be ID'd. Be hanging out.
Right.
Grew
Yeah,
a little
but
mustache.
yeah.
Hey,
I'll
Gary.
take a Long Island iced tea, please.
It's a big kid's drink.
Really?
Yeah,
Like a
for sure.
Manhattan.
Are you-
Okay.
Or a gin and tonic and you
Little
don't wince on
umbrella.
the first
that
sip.
was the other one. That gin
You
and
go-
tonics. That's what my
and if
uncle
you-
got
and
me
if you-
drinking those.
And if you do it with a straight face, the guy will never question your ID ever.
Oh,
Not
used
that
to
you
do-
do it if
Oh,
you're new.
all right.
Yeah.
This could be potentially, and I'll defer to Mikey on this. This could be a round the horn question. What was the signature drink when you were turning of age to be able to consume such signature drink that you remember? I will answer first. Mine was Tequila Sunrise. Go.
I'd spot you as underage if you asked for a tequila sunrise. It's too popular.
You go fuck yourself.
It's like, oh, I'll have a rum and coke.
With
Oh,
a pina colada.
You want
Oh,
real?
pina colada.
You want?
Let
You
me
want?
see your
Oh yeah, but the Tequila Sunrise was way before the Pina Colada.
I would like.
I'm just
one beer,
saying.
please.
Wait, if
Oh,
you
okay.
walked into a bar when you were either 18 or 21, what would you order to make yourself feel like you were sophisticated?
They had bars when you were 18?
Oh,
Dude, they had bars when I was 4, but I couldn't go to them. What are you talking about?
So was this when
They didn't have enough.
before or after Jesus gave his sermon at the Mount?
Stop.
It was pretty boring, that sermon, I got to tell you.
Are you guys crazy?
That's an easy one to answer.
Well, all right. So Jesus at the Sermon on the Mount, offers the crowd drinks for everyone. What do you have? What's the most popular drink? Let's go.
I'm pretty sure at that time it was water.
I'm thinking Galloway. Oh,
Wine.
Dr. Pepper. Surely it was Dr. Pepper.
I'll take the watered down wine. The one that the medium Baptist will drink. No, to answer your question though, when I turned 21 and I could drink legally, the drink of choice was either Heineken or Corona. Heineken if you wanted to feel a little uppity, Corona if you were with your normal people, and if you were having a drink, it was a White Russian.
Ooh.
I was. Oh yes.
Rum paralyzer.
I was literally, Michael. I was literally going for the
those are freaking
straight
good.
drink or mixed drink. That would be my. I think that's actually a rather fascinating question because
I had my White Russian period.
There you go.
Yeah.
Did everybody have a Bailey's period?
I don't
Only
think
with
so.
ice cream and a
No,
blender.
Bailey's.
No.
Yeah, I say paralyzer.
Bailey's was only in the
basically
coffee.
White Russian with Bailey's, right?
Well,
yeah,
you know,
Paralyzer is right. White Russian with Bailey's. Yes.
Yeah.
first drink to get like just kind of normal drunky kind of stuff, beer, right? Just cheap beer. What me and my broke friends could just get our hands on. The first time, just nasty drunk. Mad
parents
Dog
didn't have a
2020.
liquor cabinet?
Oh yeah.
My parents had a liquor cabinet, and the first thing I ever got shit faced on was brown cows.
Yeah.
It was basically Kahlua and milk. It was like drinking chocolate milk,
That's
and I
nasty.
just fucking
So nasty.
oh god,
13 or 14. I just got shit
my
faced.
word, that's just
Sounds tasty.
bad.
My dog
Yeah,
did
they
that.
tasted great, but
That's the problem, huh?
You've had like 6, and suddenly you're like doing lip stands. It's like, what
Yeah.
the
You want to
fuck
hear
is
a
going
funny
on
story
here?
about Kahlua? You know, Kahlua is a Mexican liquor, right? We all know this.
Mhm.
I thought it was Hawaiian.
What's
Hawaiian.
the only over a few years? What's the only thing that was always in my liquor cabinet that nobody would, no Mexican would
Kahlua?
drink? The Kahlua. I'd be like, what the
Kahlua.
fuck? This bottle of Kahlua
Yeah.
was in my liquor cabinet for like 3 or 4 years.
Still good.
They would drink
Well-
anything else, everything else. I'm like, the
Everything
first time I
else.
found out Mexicans love vodka, I went to Costco and bought a bunch of vodka because it was reasonably priced, good vodka, and it went in a couple. I'm like, I asked my girlfriend, what the fuck? I thought Mexicans like tequila, and I'm like, yeah, well, they like to drink, but whatever's handy and you're buying, so they're gonna
I
drink
was
it.
about to say, it's your money, dude.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
But yeah, so I quickly found out that certain Mexicans have a taste for whiskey, which surprised me too. But tequila is still super popular. But Kahlua, they won't fucking touch. You're like, what the fuck is this? I go, it's Mexican liquor. What? Can I taste
It's
it?
Hawaiian.
Kahlua is more of a
try that?
Kahlua.
Okay,
Or-
Michael.
Motorcycle.
Basically, Kahlua is coffee brandy, right?
It is
It's not-
Mexican. It is Mexican.
Mexican?
I
It
just
is
looked it up.
Mexican.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
looked
it
it up.
Yeah, it is, but it's essentially
The
coffee,
more you
coffee,
know.
coffee and brandy and spirits and all of this stuff. And and
Yeah, it's right on the bottle.
and so in the great state of Maine, we have a drink called the Pale Mana.
It's bleach.
No,
Gary
no,
Frangelico's terrible.
no. It's the Pale Mana. And it's coffee, brandy, and milk. And it's like, it don't matter how bad the fucking alcohol is as long as it's got the flavor of coffee. It's like, oh, I'll have a Pale Mana. And
That
it's-
is literally where mixed drinks came from. Was the
yeah.
the time when it was illegal to make liquors. They were using all kinds of shitty stuff to make them, and it was hard to drink. So they started mixing in fruity this and fruity that, and that's where all of the mixed drinks come from. Is that time period?
That's kind of a joke, actually. It's like, oh, I'll have Pale Mana, I'll have coffee, brandy, and milk. It's like, God damn it. Don't you have any fucking taste?
I think it was some reporter that got to like travel with like the Rolling Stone or something like that with the Beatles, and he was underage and he's like covering them at these clubs, and Ringo comes up to him and he's like, You order 2 Cokes, I'll order 2 Bacardis.
Exactly. You know, it's like
I was like, my guy.
yeah.
Keeping it real, Ringo. I appreciate you.
And he was a good drummer. Oh, okay.
He's all right.
Are we going there with who's a good drummer from
He's
the
okay.
classic ages of rock?
He was a better drummer than they deserve, but in the pantheon of drummers, he won't Ringo Starr.
Ringo. He's actually a good
Ringo
drummer.
Starr.
It's nowhere
He's
near.
good. He's
No,
very
he's very competent.
Yeah, he's a very skilled drummer, but he's not gonna like
There's
fuck
no
up like
Keith
a Neil.
Moon, there's no Neil Peart.
He's no Neil Peart. You know what I mean? Like you can't
No,
put him on a
absolutely
giant
not.
kit and expect him to rock it out. But to be a fearless
John Bonham.
dude,
For
to
what
be a
he
fearless
had-
dude in the '60s, to just
Yeah.
you know go out there and just tear up a stage with unbelievable crowds screaming and just be like, whatever. That's a pretty cool
And
fucking
just
guy.
keep
if you
the
ask me.
backbeat going.
Yeah.
You know?
His ability to hold back, I think, too. I mean, he said so much with saying so little. He was incredibly competent with just a.
He did a lot
few-
on some of the more complex songs. He did a lot.
Yeah,
There's a reason why this happens, Gary. It happens whenever you put something there. Like I just
I
put your
suspected
code.
Why do you, whose name do you want?
StreamYards
Oh,
has
man.
come a long way in the 4 years since I quit using it.
Oh yeah, yeah, it certainly has.
Yeah,
I pay for it.
but they're boosting up the prices apparently.
So,
Yeah, they are.
so for my answer for
Which
the
is-
question, the messed up thing is like I grew up drinking, so it was never like any like there was no real sophisticated drink for us, like because like I grew up with my dad diluting down peach schnapps to give it to me as cough syrup, and so yeah, like when
Well,
we're
there's
out at the
that.
Dearleys, we're out at the Dearleys and like he heard us going. It's all of a sudden he's pulling out that peach schnapps, puts a little bit of water in there, says, "Here, drink this." I was like, what is it? He's like, "It's cough syrup." I sat there and started drinking it. I was like, "Oh, I like this cough syrup."
Now this is not bad. Now Diamond
That's
Tap
not-
could
Oh,
take a few
dude.
lessons.
Right? And so like whenever it came to like sophisticated drinks and things like that, like I never really, I don't know, we were just drinking. So I did know that I've seen a lot of people like drink whiskey and things like that. So that was like one of the things that I thought was the most adult thing to drink. And now it's one of my drinks of choice is whiskey.
a good whiskey.
Yeah, if some kid walks up to you and orders a just like a
but
a McClellan straight or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm IDing that motherfucker real quick.
So if some kid with no facial hair wants a scotch. I'm
He's
like,
like,
what the hell
some
do you know
kid
about
with no
scotch?
facial hair is like, "Can I get a scotch, please?" And it's
Yeah.
like,
I'd like
Yeah,
one
go ahead and
scotch,
show me.
please.
"Go ahead and show me that ID real quick."
yeah,
Oh,
but what are you
that
going to give?
reminds me
Actually,
of my youth.
that's kind of a good question. So what are you going to give him? Do you ask him? Do you go in deep on different scotches and stuff? I mean,
How much
it's
heat do
like,
you want?
could you be the person that introduced them to Oban?
But I think
whoa,
modern kids
this
are pretty,
is fucking tasty
See what-
shit.
that's a-
modern kids are pretty weird though. Like these Gen Zers and these alpha kids, they're fucking weird, man. Like they like weird shit. Like they like old shit for no reason.
Yeah.
Like why are mom jeans back? What the fuck? And they're
Right?
they're
Mom
unabashedly
jeans.
they are the high waisted mom jeans. Like they're back. And these kids are like
You
buying
blow
them.
me away every single fucking time.
You're like 12, but where did you get a fucking Pepsi Clear?
Like, exactly. It's like they're running around like it's like they love Pogs all of a sudden. It's like these kids love Pogs. It's like how the fuck? Who told you about Pogs? That was our thing. How do you know about this
Jesus
stuff?
told him what?
I was
Oh,
playing
yeah.
Pogs in Wailuku in 1970.
So I'm saying.
That
Wow.
shit's old as fuck.
It's old.
Yeah, there was our
old
resurgence in the '90s.
Fucking Tulsa
Yep.
bringing up.
That's
Yeah,
what
when
I
people
did.
started collecting Pogs, I thought that was the weirdest thing ever.
Jaeger.
all y'all
All of y'all
need to understand.
Yeah.
The young are gonna surprise you from day to day to day.
Of
And
course.
the thing that you need to fucking forget about is why you should be surprised that they're gonna do it.
Hmm.
It's nuts. It's look, people forget that how put
Ugly
down.
kids are. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. How ugly kids are.
And how
Thank
smelly.
you, Mike. How smelly. How terrible. And in
Lying
and-
thieves.
and the way. There we go.
One
Hey,
of
There we
Stephanie.
go, man.
One of the
Stephanie.
funniest.
I got my answer to your question. Jägermeister and Mad Dog 2020, the cheap wine and flavored, different
Get
flavored.
out of
Mad
here with the
Dog.
Mad Dog.
Mad
That-
Dog.
That
that
sounds like a
man.
bad experience.
It was a bad. It was a bad. It was a real bad time.
Yes, mine was bad. First time I ever remember like laying in my own puke in a bathroom and just laying
Oh,
there
dear
in my own
God.
puke. And yeah, that was Mad Dog 2020 all the way.
Mad
Everybody's
Dog
had that
took and
night.
Put the hair on your chest.
That eventually became my nickname. People were calling me Mad Dog back then.
Really?
They called
Oh,
me
yeah.
2020 because I ate eyeballs.
Wear your liver on your sleeve.
With liver and onions.
He's right. I used to pop them up for him.
Mm-hmm.
And a nice butter up
That's
onion.
that's our origin story. How me and Neil became friends. Neil was popping out eyeballs, and I was
There we
just, man, I
go.
was sure was hungry.
Chowing away.
And
That's like I'm sure fucking blind. It's like, well, yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I ate your eyeballs.
It sounds
Man,
like
no, it's
anime.
not.
This really sounds like an anime. Something we could work out here.
Literally watching one right now where they're eating eyeballs called Tokyo Ghoul.
I have
Okay.
Oh,
I
God
love
damn
that
it.
one.
I wish my mind wasn't so fucking perverse.
Tokyo Ghoul is a great.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Ugh.
I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
it's
We
terrible.
need,
Add
you know,
it
we
to the
need,
list.
you know, we need, you know, what we need, Neil. We need an anime appreciation night because I know you're doing your Lego builds like on the off week, but we need some like other nerddoms to you know, be
That's the only
acknowledged.
one I
Like
don't
you're an
support.
anime guy. We should have an anime night, maybe a
just don't watch any
Nintendo
anime.
night. You should. You would
Sure,
really like
yeah.
anime.
Oh yeah.
It's good stuff. A lot of it's really cool. I like all different genres of anime too.
I liked the
yeah.
Acolyte. That's the closest thing to anime I like, though.
It's not even close to anime. Don't even say that. I like the Sooners not like it at all.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch Tokyo Ghoul for a while, but I've just been plowing through other ones that were kind of higher on the list, and I finally got to
It's
it.
pretty
so.
short, I think, right? It's only like a season and a half. It's real small.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's only a couple seasons. Have I seen Death Parade? Yes, I have seen Death Parade.
I don't remember that one.
Oh yeah.
Actually, recently saw it. So.
I said
It's all on
Death Parade.
Crunchyroll, right? So I'm just all I
Yeah.
ever watch these days is Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll and YouTube, baby.
Crunchyroll, and well, they got some good ones
There
on
we
Netflix
go.
too. I watched Solo Leveling.
Dude, fucking-
Oh,
way
what
better
an
than I thought it was
amazing
gonna
show.
Yeah,
I
really
love
good.
that show. That is probably top 5 for me in the last like 5 years. That is a really good
right
show.
up there.
What show?
Parasite is awesome. Alma.
Solo
It's
Leveling.
fucked up, but it's awesome. Solo Leveling is amazing.
Parasite is a good like the South Korean movie that won like all the freaking awards that year.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they
That
also
is
have an
really
anime,
good. Really good.
and it's
that's
twisted.
not
as
anime.
fuck.
Wasn't that a movie?
I
It
was
was
talking about
originally.
the movies. Yeah, the movie's really
yeah,
good.
it's live action.
Yep. I have never seen the movie. Actually, I've only seen the anime. So.
It's not. They're not related. They're not related.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Good to know.
It's like
you know what was great?
mm.
The Dragon Ball
Mm.
movie.
Cruise.
shut
No,
your
Dragon Ball's
whore mouth. fucking
You can't
fucking
really.
rust.
If you can go cross genre,
Bad person.
then you've got good collaboration, but it's really hard to go from literature to
Anime.
anything else.
You know what movie I
Anime,
absolutely
anything
just did not
else,
like?
and like you know, when you're going from words to anything else, it's I would hope
Then
that
put the
people could
subtitles on.
understand that interaction face to face and interaction text to text. It ain't the same thing.
Sure it is. I googled it. The
Right
translation.
Good. Well, awesome. Thank
Google has the
you.
best
Mikey.
translation.
You do see what I'm saying here? I'm
It's
trying
a
to make a
one-to-one
point.
translation.
It's just like the ancient Greek for my Bible verses.
Exactly.
I just Google it, and then I get the perfect interpretation of what all of this meant from people who wrote it 700 years after it happened,
Yes,
allegedly.
because it is, of
Right.
course, the
More-
immutable word of God.
more
Bible has no errors in it. Thank you.
more contemporaneously. It's like if I'm talking in this stream one-on-one, and then I am talking to the members of this stream in some other venue in text, we're not going to have the same fucking interaction. I don't understand why people don't get it. I mean, right now, I'm talking as a beaver, right? And in a moment,
or as a lodge.
and in a moment, oh God, I think I can do this. In a moment, I'll be talking as a person.
I thought you were a beaver
And
this entire time.
I don't understand. You know,
Hey,
people
beavers are
need
people.
People need. I understand.
Hey,
But people need
But
to
see-
understand when the beaver's talking and when the person's talking.
Yeah, when you came on
It's
screen,
I am
I
the
started
same
writing
as
down
I am everywhere.
everything. We're verbatim. I've written down everything verbatim you've said. We'll know it exactly. Exactly.
If you
Great.
write down
Yeah,
what I
exactly.
said, that
And I'll
human
go. I'll
Tell
just.
me when
I'll
you're
just.
your beaver. When you're your beaver avatar, we ignore you. But when you're
Right.
in your real
And I'll
human
just
suit,
dive into my lodge and it's like, oh shit, I forgot all about that. Jesus.
Beavers are like big, aren't they? They're like 40 or 50
they're
pounds.
huge. They are large.
One around the corner
They
from me
are
is
large.
massive, dude.
Massive.
they're like 70
Yeah,
feet
they're
tall.
large.
They don't.
I would say,
70 feet tall.
I would say, Russ, clip that.
Oh,
but
there it
tons
is.
of my,
That's what I
all
found.
of their reactions were perfect. We'll use that later.
hey, the ones in Narnia can talk. You guys all read that story, right? Talking beavers.
That was a
Yeah.
documentary of a story.
you
Those
know,
are
it's
real.
like-
Come on.
It was a
yeah,
documentary.
but C.S. Lewis got it wrong.
No, the
C.S.
beavers
Lewis,
were cool.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Tumness.
And they make very, very sexist jokes about their wives.
I have massive problems with people making allegories in this way. It's like, no, let's think about how it actually works.
Animal Farm was a story about actual talking animals, though.
Yes. It was a good story.
I read the book.
I read it twice.
You guys are talking about Toy Story, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
No, those are real too. Well, Toy Story 4 was really terrible.
The Island of Misfit Toys story.
Oh my god. Well, that was Pinocchio.
That just goes to show. I hold a little bit against future generations because y'all would just put up with garbage for entertainment. Just garbage.
Oh, dude,
Garbage.
You're
Young-
putting up
yeah.
with the garbage for
Y'all knew it was bad.
right now.
We didn't have all these options. We had CBS, NBC, ABC.
Look,
And maybe one.
It's
maybe
not our
once every
fault you
few
had
months, the
3
movies.
channels.
Yo, somebody
Not our
Google.
fault you had
Yo,
3
young
channels.
And
somebody,
PBS.
somebody
Yeah,
young out there.
PBS.
Somebody young,
and maybe one local station. Come on.
Yeah.
somebody
We
somebody
had
young
to
out
go
there.
outside
look-
and entertain yourself.
somebody young out there. Google fucking Howdy Doody and get right back to me. You feel me?
Oh, that's an old one.
Oh, okay.
and they watch
You
that
don't need-
shit
You don't need. You
all
don't need
the
to find
time.
somebody young out there to Google
No,
Howdy Doody.
I want
because
them to
Howdy
see it.
Doody
I know
is
you.
fucking horrible.
I know
And if
you
the
know this,
president was on, everybody's day was
Everybody
shot.
They was shot. They was shot. Hey, you know, I was old enough. I lived out in West Texas. I lived in West Odessa. I lived 7 miles outside the city, and I remember seeing the trucks come down the road, and they were building the cable. You know, before, because it was before cable. All we had was the 3 channels, and we'd see them, and they were building the cable. Like cable was right down the road, and then it was right across the street. Those little Mexican kids across the street, they had cable. We didn't get to watch their cable though. I mean, they were cool. We were cool. We were cool. They were cool, but we just didn't get to watch their cable. And then everybody had cable. We were just too poor. We never got the cable.
Oh,
Man, that sounds.
and then they just
That
kept
sounds like
going
a
down
terrible-
the street.
Yeah,
That sounds like a terrible story from back in the before time.
it was one of those. It was. Yes. Watching it get there, then you couldn't get it. But
This
They
is
didn't
on
bring us
par
the
of the had to walk 5
Uphill.
miles up a hill
Ways
to
in
school
the snow.
both ways.
yeah,
That sounds like a
I know.
terrible time. I'm sorry your parents hated you.
they did. It was unfortunate, very unfortunate. Yeah. But can you imagine? I mean, my first game was Pong, right? The video game Pong.
Yeah.
You're probably old enough to remember
Yeah.
that Pong.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that was great. That was
Space Invaders. That
Yeah,
was
I
the
had
first
Pong
big
too.
one.
Space Invaders.
Pong, and none of the other kids in my neighborhood had Pong or anything like it. So my house was full of teenagers a lot of the time.
I had friends who had
My
the
dad
first
was like,
Atari
"Why
I
did I
ever
buy
saw.
this?"
Nintendo. I'm saying.
I
My
never
house was
had a
full of
Around a pack
console.
of smokes that was in my Baja Con bag. Oh, well.
There you go.
And I got a new prop, so anytime I got a beef with somebody, I'm just going to hold this up.
A steak.
I never
Red
had a
flag.
console that was like up to date.
Oh,
So like while everybody had like the PlayStation 2
red
and
flag.
whatnot, I'm still rocking on the N64.
Yo, it still works. You know what I mean? It was good.
I mean, yeah, it was good. It was
It
great.
was good.
Them cartridges were very reliable. Keep
And
your
blowing
scratch
on them
disc.
absolutely does help. I don't care what
I
anybody.
don't
else
care what they say. I don't care. They are liars if
They're
they say
wrong.
it doesn't help. I mean,
They're
just you
wrong.
pop
It
it out.
That was
Blow it.
Atari. That was the first one that you blew on, I think. Atari was the very,
Yeah.
very.
Yeah.
very
With the
first one
joystick.
that-
Oh, joystick Pac-Man.
Yeah.
And then you put it in a little bit, and then you smack it
ColecoVision.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
move it to the
And
side.
then you
Wiggle
turn it
it.
on.
Yeah.
Okay,
wiggle
this
it.
is,
You're like,
Zelda,
see,
this is
look, it
Zelda.
Yep.
Zelda. I
And
gotta
then
go
if it
to
don't
the
work,
left.
you eventually resort to prayer. Come on,
Right.
man. Come on.
I believe
Please
that
work,
the
please
reason that worked is because there's a little bit of moisture in your breath, and water is a good conductor.
Ollie, man, I don't need any of this scientific
Yeah.
mumbo jumbo. It
Don't
was
judge us.
magic.
I got faith, brother.
It was
I don't need
magic.
that.
You're ruining
So,
my.
so you would basically put,
Magical
like, you know
childhood.
how when you steam up your glasses with fog, when you do that, you're doing the same thing to the cartridge, which would help it get a connection. So
No,
No, it was magic.
magic.
Ollie.
Lies.
Obviously.
All right.
What part of magic do you keep missing? Like we keep saying it to you, and you're just like not understanding.
It's like just going in one ear and out the other.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Wasn't there a game back in the day? If you played Walter Payton, you could never be beat. I think it
Tecmo
was
Super
like-
Bowl, and it was Bo
Yeah, that's
Jackson
what it was. Bo Jack. That's right, Bo Jackson.
for the Raiders, dude. You could fucking
Yeah.
just run away
Yeah.
from everyone, and they
Yep.
just couldn't catch you.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
go-
Jackson. I remember that.
He had his own game, and then you would literally play baseball and football in the game. You do like 5 innings of baseball, and then like the second half of a football game.
He did that a little better than Michael Jordan did.
There's some reality right there too.
Michael Jordan played
A
football.
lot of appliances
No,
in the
Michael
80s were
Jordan
fixed with
went
violence.
basketball, baseball.
Indeed. All right, kids, we got to pack it up.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
God, I'm so sleepy.
What?
Thank God, I'm so ready for
I
bed.
just got here,
Yes.
Neil.
I
Very
know,
much
Russ.
appreciate you having me, Neil. Thank you.
Anytime, Chris. Fuck, it's good to see you back in action, man.
Thank you.
And Russ, I'm sorry. I know it's the first time you've been able to actually sit down and join us,
I know.
but you got to hang out for a little while.
for a little.
Uh,
Hi,
but we will be
Anton in the
back.
Chat saying hi to us.
Hey, Anton.
Anton.
We will be back next week. It's not going to be an interview. It'll be the couple-hour run of
Lego.
the Bricks Beyond Belief Lego Hangout that we'll be doing.
Awesome
so
sauce.
You'll be watching me build something out of Lego while we talk about random religious shit, political shit, pop culture shit, whatever comes up. That's the way it works.
Next week.
That's next Saturday. Same time.
Same bat
channel.
time, same bat channel.
If I'm not busy, I'll be here. Like I'm not at work.
If I'm not busy, I
Look.
might be clipping my toenails that night.
Yeah.
Look, I've got to wash my hair. I've got a lot of it now.
Oh, that's true.
see
It's
that.
hair
It's
day.
kind of okay to wash your toenails, and we'll clip them. Or
Toenails?
Just
We don't
paint 'em.
touch the feet. What?
First of all, infidel. It's Lego. It's already plural, and yes, they are very real. I can prove it to you.
Legos.
Legos, my egos.
Lego alien
Lego,
minifigure
my
right here.
ego.
Coming to get you, buddy. Right there. That's
Lego.
right there.
Neil,
Legless-
you can say Lego all you
Legless-
like. Everyone's going to say
Legless
Lego.
Legolas.
Here you go.
What was that old one? Legless Legolas. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm so old. I was playing with Legos before they had all these cool, things. Now everything
too.
is a kit.
Me too.
I-
All right,
when
Grandpa,
me and my
we'll
brother
take you
would
back
just-
to the home now.
We would just make little things with wheels and then smash them into each other.
Yes,
and then put
yes,
'em
the
back
Lego
together.
smash up
I am-
derby.
Yeah, that's all
Absolutely.
we did.
All right,
Then I
Grandpa.
cheated
it's
Neil
time
crazy
to go
close.
back
I am
home.
so old. I am so old.
Uh,
All
I
I
remember
had
when
to
Lego
play
was
with-
wood.
All I had to play
Lincoln
with
Logs.
Rolls downstairs, a loner
Back in my
appears,
day, we
goes
had a
over your
stick and a
neighbor's
hoop,
dog.
and we were grateful.
yeah.
I
I
think
just
we-
had beavers and their lodges in
Were they talking
No, I do
beavers?
not.
sorry.
I do not, Anton. I know
Angry
that
Beavers
they're
is the best
available,
TV show
but
ever.
I don't have them. I
They
did get some
are.
anime
That is
stuff,
false.
and I have a Lego Pinhead and Wednesday Addams.
Cat dog was
The
far
minifigure.
superior.
What?
Nice.
Fuck, Russ.
Hmm.
Well, at least you had Wednesday, and that's
Fucking wrong is what Russ is. He's fucking wrong.
That's cute,
That's
kid,
good.
but I'm always correct.
I'll see y'all later. Thank you, Neil. I'm off to save the world. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, everybody.
Oh man,
Check
you
out
made
my
me
show
feel like
if
a
you get the
freaking
chance.
bum.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely check
Like,
out
I'm
the
all-
Daily Atheist Morning Show channel there on the YouTube.
If you get a chance. Thank you. Thank you.
absolutely.
He's over here.
Definitely
I'm off to
will.
save the
Yeah.
world, and I'm just over here
Peace, Chris.
making French fries.
Same thing.
Don't you mean freedom fries? Isn't that what you guys call them?
Of course. That's what I said. Freedom fries.
Freedom fries.
All right, up here we call it poutine. But that's,
Oh.
You call it
Potato
wrong.
Liberty.
potato latkes.
You have to put a whole bunch more.
There
on
we
to
go.
make it Poutine.
That's coming up soon, very soon. We got potato latkes on the menu for Hanukkah. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you guys
Shaka
enjoyed
Khan.
tonight's after show. If you like what you saw and you want to hang out with us next time, just let us know. We'll get you a link. You can jump in here and meet our guests. And tonight's guest was this amazing man right here, Michael Beverly, who
Thanks,
went
everybody.
through some hardcore shit back in the day and came out a free thinker and an epistemologist, we'll say. I have a link to the original interview if you missed it below, and over there you'll find Michael's link for his website where he has a little blurb about himself, and then he's got all his other links, kind of like a link tree thing, and you can check them out and stalk them all over the interwebs if you want.
Do it.
And yeah. Also, thanks to our patrons and our members. You saw the list scroll by. That's all of our patrons and members that we have, and we appreciate all you guys do for the show.
You
If you feel
cuties.
like helping us out. There's
You little 604 cuties.
it's dirt cheap. I think at most I charge is $5 or something. I think it's the highest tier.
High
$5?
high ticket finances here, guys.
That's
Big
right.
money.
Yeah. That's the highest tier right now. I think it's $5. That's all. I don't want to take your money. So
I do.
I mean,
Don't-
we could use it for the show, but I don't want to like make people go broke. So
Neil
that's why
always
we
sits
did
there
it
and tells me the smallest amount I can give is $7,000.
cheap. That's just you though.
Just me.
He said the smallest.
That's why you're
amount.
still not a member.
Look,
Exactly.
everybody out there, I bought Neil a pack of smokes, and I
Yes.
think you can do the same. So let's do that.
And also make sure that you're registered to make decisions important towards the development of your country. Whether that is
That's
for
right.
one person or another person, make sure you are registered because there is trickery afoot. And you should make sure that everything is on the up and up before you get there. Have a plan, have a ride. If you need a ride, call somebody. If you need to have somebody to call, then call me. and I'll find somebody to take you to your polling station.
Goddamn
Yes.
right.
Keep the orange-headed motherfucker out of there.
If you can
All right.
vote from home. That's
Yeah,
always fun.
you can. I think.
Yeah, mail that shit
Anyway,
in.
that's about it, I guess. So, like I always say, after the after parties, like the late great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Peace, everybody.
Bye.
Acid prepayment.